everyone, today I'm setting up my 2026 Sterling Ink Common Planner. I got the exact same size and layouts as last year. This is the B6 vertical full year. So I'll start by writing out my key. To take stock of the spreads that are currently available, I want to use this calendar as a personal dot tracker spread for my monthly cycle. On the goal breakdown page, I think I actually want to white out these labels, maybe cover it with a strip of washi tape, and use these boxes to track something else. There are 48 of them, which means it's slightly fewer than the number of weeks per year, so it's pretty good to track a weekly challenge or trying to do one new thing a week, like a new recipe, which is what I'm doing in my food, health, and home planner, which I've already set up here. But for my personal Sterling Ink Common Planner, I think I might use it as maybe a personal accomplishments page. So trying to find one big win per week, something that I can feel proud of, that gives me a marker of some kind of achievement. So when I'm in one of those moods where I'm like, what am I doing with my life? I've accomplished nothing. I can remind myself that I am actually doing some things. For my yearly tracker, I've decided to turn this into a cumulative writing tracker. I write fiction and I track my word count, and I usually track my word count in these quarterly pages, which is what I'm going to get to next. But I really enjoyed using my Sterling Ink Common Planner spread this year to keep track of my cumulative YouTube subscribers. And just watching the number go up is really satisfying. So I think I benefit most from using a spread like this in a way that's really visually very evident what is happening, and number go up or number stay same is easy for me to understand. In the quarterly pages, I'm going to use it exactly the same way I've been using it this year, which is to track my writing projects. On the left side, in the monthly pages, I'm writing a little bit of reflection on how the whole process went that month. And then I have space to write down the names of the projects I'm working on at the top of each month, writing down the word counts here, and then totaling the numbers at the bottom. So I'm going to keep using the quarterly spreads for tracking my writing projects. For the monthly calendar, I have been using it mostly as a media tracker, so I'm writing down what I'm watching, reading, listening to, and generally just consuming. So sometimes I'm even writing down new recipes, or if I go to a concert, or even if I go to an event or a festival, that can sometimes make it into here as well. It has a lot of space in each day to write down some of the media that I'm engaging with that day. And then we have sidebars here, like a footer and a sidebar where I can write down additional information. I like to track the books that I read each month and also keep a list of my monthly music playlist. So I also don't want to change a thing about that. I'm going to use the monthly as a media tracker. Now the weeklies are this vertical spread, and I like to track my time here. I've been still settling into the Common Planner and figuring out how I want to use everything, but I've sort of settled into a pretty minimalist functional sticker plus memory keeping, loose time tracking about what I did each day, roughly around the time that I did it. And I can use the sidebar to journal or highlight a particular event or a memory that I want to expand on a little bit more. So, weekly time tracker. And for the blank pages in the back, I did get the full size rather than the compact, so it has roughly 365 pages. And I've been trying to get more into a journaling habit, but I found that I really just enjoy using these spreads for kind of goal setting, ideation, brainstorming in sort of a mood board, vibes-based way. So in my current Sterling Ink Common Planner, I kept going back and forth between sort of functional tracking, gathering statistics, gathering information, as well as memory keeping, reflecting, and also quite a lot of ideating, daydreaming, imagining nicer situations, or just leaning into enjoyable things. So I want to continue letting these daily pages be sort of a whatever catch-all page for me to just explore whatever motivates me and inspires me in the moment, you know? So for the dailies, it's going to include journaling and memory keeping. But also challenges, goal tracking, going deeper with media like book reviews is something I also want to do. And in general, just miscellaneous spreads. So this key sums up what I'm going to be using my Sterling Ink Common Planner for this year. And before the year really begins, there isn't actually a lot for me to do or set up, but the few things that I can do, I will do now. First part is finding a place to put this key so I can easily reference it. Second part is deciding if I want to glue this thinner page to this thicker cardstock, because I don't see myself ever needing to open to this. I don't love that it's glued a little bit higher in the seam here. This page opens a lot more easily, and if I really want to, I can put this dashboard sticker here. This dashboard sticker is from Creating & Co. And I think it fits the color very well. I also had a Creating & Co. dashboard sticker in my 2025 Sterling Ink Common Planner. I'm gonna do it. Let's see if I can do this without messing it up on camera. Pressure's on. Ah. Okay, I'm nervous. Ooh. Kind of nervous about this. Okay, it is right on the edge, but you know, that's okay. It is not hanging over. Wow. That is, wow. Okay, I did a pretty good job. It's not centered, but I'm happy enough with that. I have these stickers from Creating & Co. Let's see, I guess it's gonna have to be blue. And we'll just put this guy up here. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna glue it. Whew. Okay, this is, I don't know what I'm doing. This is embarrassing. Okay, now I have a very sturdy inner front page. I like that. That is nice. And I will prepare. Got my white out here. Could have been better, but it could have been a lot worse. Now I have to decide which washi tape I want to use. I was kind of tempted to use this lavender one with the hummingbirds from Unicorn Eclipse, but I also kind of like this one here. It has a very goal-setting vibe to it. So I feel like that makes it more appropriate. This washi is from Unicorn Eclipse, one of my favorite sticker shops. Okay, so that's covered over now, so I can just use these boxes however I want. I think I am going to use it for writing down those accomplishments. I don't have anything to do in the yearly tracker until the year starts. And ditto in these trackers because I just need them to be very functional, minimalistic. I'm just writing down numbers and words. I'm not really making these too cute. But the monthly calendars are where I put in a little bit more effort with the vibes, the time of the year, and the overall energy of the season. So my next step is to go through my sticker collection, pull out some themes that I want to use, and add in just a little bit of color to these monthly spreads. So here's how the monthlies turned out. There's an additional month at the end and at the beginning, but I glued the pages together. For the weekly spreads, I also don't have anything to do ahead of time because I like to set these up week by week. But I am going to organize my stickers and make sure that I have the functional icon stickers that I need basically all together in one place. So I'm not trying to look in a bunch of different places for what I need just to use this planner. And although I'm very excited to get to start playing in these back pages, I am going to hold off. I'm not going to set anything up too quickly. I probably will be doing some goal setting and some planning for 2026 before the new year starts, but if I do that, I will probably film a separate video for it. So after everything is all pulled together, here is the completed flip through of my 2026 Sterling Ink Common Planner that I'm setting up for the new year. I have my key that reminds me how I'm using the spreads and what I might need to be updating from day to day or week to week. I have this cute dashboard sticker from Creating & Co. Opposite this calendar, which I'm going to use as a dot tracker. This 2-page spread with 48 boxes where I'm going to try to log achievements and accomplishments and wins throughout the year. I have this yearly tracker where I'm going to keep a running count of my word total, how many words I write this year. I'm going to track my daily word count and write reflections on how projects are going and total the number of words that I write in each month. And I'm going to track the media that I consume, the things that I read and watch and listen to every month, and highlight some of my favorites. Then I'll be using the weekly pages to track my time and keep some memories. And I'll be using the daily pages for everything else. So if you're interested in seeing how I use the Sterling Ink Common Planner this year, please feel free to subscribe. And if you're interested in seeing how I'm setting up other planners for 2026, I have a whole playlist going, so feel free to check that out. Thanks for watching, and have a good one, everybody. And normally I mean have a good one as in have a good day, but I guess this time maybe I mean have a good one as in have a good year. So have a good 2026, everybody.